Alright, how about now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Wonder if there's an undersea cable outage or something. Hey, we're back. Okay. It didn't automatically reconnect. It said that it did, and then it lied, and I had to stop it manually and start again. Let me get back on the server. So, I'm not getting any drop frames on my end now. I'm more likely to have lag on the server. I was hoping that I could leave the VPN up and then I would have better server performance. But if this works better, we'll see if it stays good once I'm online and on the server. Don't think there should be any issue. Looks good? Oh, that's good. Thank you so much for telling me. I did not realize there was an issue. Okay, so probably the VOD for this is going to be in two pieces, but that's fine. The first piece will just be very small. So where did I leave off? Yeah, these are this guy has 2 hacked bronze locusts. These lamps are very dim, aren't they? Is it darker than usual in here? Just in time for night. Oh, there are 2 here. Okay. So there's 2 hacked bronze locusts. These belong to Shift here. I already had some lag. Oh no. So I'll probably have server lag. That should be fixed for next week. Sorry I clapped so loudly, I didn't mean to. That should be fixed for next week. I'll get a proxy address from Ackla's, which basically just sends it on a different route so that I don't have these lag problems. It seems to be a consistent problem from this country with a lot of different places. So it's awesome to have a treasure hunter trader here. I bought a temporal gear from him already. You can get all these lovely bricklayers things here. There's treasure maps that you can buy and you can sell. I need to start making bread. I need to proper farm and everything. Treasure hunter trader is also who gives us the map to the Resonance Archive. And I already, before anyone else bothers, I already made a bronze pick. This, obviously I made this one. I have a second bronze pickaxe that is not used, that I'm keeping clean to bring and give to Shift in exchange for that. But we don't want to rush that. I know some people are really far ahead in terms of progress, but some of us are not. So, you know, just gonna let these older tools kind of wear out and break. I can drop the... Oh, Rigdon's online, hello? But yeah, now you'll get to see what happens. When you teleport back, any entities that are close to the teleporter come with you. Hi! So, Shift comes with us, and also, frequently we will get some little locusty friends. So there's a whole bunch of them running around here, because I think new ones are generating in the tower around Shift. The old ones are staying here. Does that mean we can kidnap animals? It does. It literally does. If you can get them near a teleporter, you can take them with you. So, that's the second translocator. Have not done the third one yet. I will do the third one in a bit. What's the time here? As proof, look, we still have this hacked bronze locust here. There were only ever 2 in that tower, so that means the ones in the tower are not just teleporting back, but they're actually respawning. And is uninjured as well. We might need him. I don't know if they will fight, like, wolves and stuff. We have a wolf problem. I'll just bite the bullet. I'll just bite the bullet and I'll... So listen, folks, listen. This is my cat mask I forgot I was wearing. Good times. I probably don't need my light source right now. Okay, let's save my hunger. I took the Beekeeper modded class, which means that my hunger rate is higher. So... I eventually I'm going to be making tons of overpowered foods, and this will be a good excuse to use them and eat them. But for the moment, I'm just constantly battling against hunger. That happened to me with a dead wolf I killed next to a teleporter. Oh god, that must have given you a startle. When I chose this location for... Oh yeah, we have idle animations now. When I chose this location for our spawn, I chose it very carefully. We had two criteria that we as a community agreed we would follow in choosing a spawn. Criterion number 1, no granite. We're all sick to death of granite. This area has limestone, shale, the blue one, what's it called? It starts with an A. Andesite, there we go, I got there in the end. Nearby we have peridotite, there's bauxite nearby. There is granite not too far away. Thank you, Asterial. Stream delay got in front of you on that one, but I appreciate the assist. Lots of good stuff. Granite is not far away, but we're not on it. So, perfect. Second criterion was no wolves, no bears. Not because we can't handle killing them, but because we had wolves and bears. I see an arrow. Hello, Brigson. Welcome. We had wolves and bears at spawn at the old place, in the old map. And it was a nightmare. Just constant howling. Constant howling, and occasionally a bear would come and eat our aminals, which we hated. So when I chose this location, first of all, it's a warm area. Year average 16.6 degrees Celsius, so it's not hot, but it is warm enough that our crops won't die, and we don't have to worry about like cold damage and having everything covered in snow all the time. Like we can, hello Lotheg, we can go north to colder areas if we want to. It's not that far of a trek, probably like 10,000 blocks will get us to roughly the climate that we were in on the old server. But I wanted to be in a slightly warmer area. So not tropical, but slightly warmer. And that would stop the wolves and the bears from spawning. That was the idea. I scoured all the forests around here to make sure there were no wolves or bears nearby. I didn't find a single one. Then we had the server open for like a week while everyone was building these nice buildings at spawn. No wolves, no bears, no problems as far as I'm aware. And then like a few days after the server opened for survival play, this whole area right here infested with wolves. In fact, thousands of wolves. Thousands and thousands of wolves. They won't go away. They keep respawning. So we need to build a night watchman. We had one of these on the old server, Night Watcher. I believe we named it Sam or Sammy. Fortunately, it has a broken texture in this version of the game, which worries me. It does say on the mod page that it works on 1.18, but I need to tell the mod creator that the texture is broken and just make sure that it actually works. But it's just a dummy, temporal gear, and a gold plate, and that is 40 gold nuggets. That's a lot of gold. Gold is very rare. If we can get one of these, I have configured it to block not only drifters, but also wolves and bears in a 128 block radius. So once we get one of these, I'm gonna slap it down just over here. So usually I would put it in the middle of spawn. I'm going to put it over here so that we can block as much, or maybe even like here, because apparently someone said a bear had spawned up here as well. It's a disaster. I tried so hard to find a wolf and bear free zone, but we're going to make it a wolf and bear free zone. The wildest thing, and the most frustrating thing perhaps, is that right here, this lake right here, which I also showed off on the previous stream, is beautiful, and it's where I was originally going to have our spawn, and there's like a cave that goes into this mountain here, and it's gorgeous. But all this forest right here has wolves spawning in it. So it's like, well, we don't want wolves, so we won't go here. And so I came down and chose this one instead. But, you know, we could have had that one. We could have used that one because we have wolves anyway. But, yes, Sterl, I did see that you dropped off 33 gold bits. Thank you so much. I actually found one gold bit while I was panning the other day. So I'm trying to get in the habit. I never worried before at all about not having a light source on my offhand because it increases your hunger rate. But now that my hunger rate is higher, partly because we have a higher hunger rate on the server, partly because I am Beekeeper and Beekeeper has a higher hunger rate, I get real hungry real fast. You see how hungry I am already? I need to go make a meal. Why don't I do that? Why don't I go make a meal? I made some bone broth, which you can't eat directly, but if you make soups and stews with it, it adds protein, satiation? Saturation. There it is! Saturation is the word. I am a native English speaker. It is literally my job to be good at English. Has been for, like, 15 years. So this is how a really good native English speaker speaks English. Don't know if there's much I can do with these. Husk tomatoes. This is a new berry. Wildcraft has got so many new things in it. I love it. I keep finding new ones that I've never seen before. There's a bunch of trees over here. It might be hard These oak trees have been spawning mushrooms. Brixton, I've been stealing the mushrooms off your trees as well. There's one. I'm assuming you don't mind because you seem to have basically moved out of your little starter shack. I am gonna make things I'm gonna make. 1, a town square, like a proper town square. And roads to everybody's little starter houses that I encouraged everyone to make it spawn, and I'm so glad that everyone did. Just planted those for the aesthetic. Awesome. Well, I've been using them for mushrooms because I'm starving to death all the time. Turns out oak trees spawn a lot of mushrooms. There's also plenty of berries. Probably what I'll do is I'll do mushrooms. It's gonna be 1 serving. Dang. I need to plant a whole oak forest. Which is easy to do, really. Oh, dryad saddle. If I can find another pink oyster, we'll be in business, baby. Make 2 servings of stew. Or 2 more dryad saddles, I suppose, would also work. What's the time? Alright, it's after midnight. I lost a few frames. I dropped them on the floor, but I've picked them up. I've picked them back up now. I think I might be out of luck. Bees and farm animals as well for spawn. Yes, that's another thing that I was planning to do. We'll make a farm. So I'm making a farm with proper fields for crops and everything. 2 blueberries. Can you put berries in vegetable stew? I'm not sure. I don't think we can put the wildcraft ones in there. You definitely can't use them as vegetable. And all the wildcraft crops, there's tons of like... I have been subsisting primarily off of raw rhubarb, which I don't think you can really eat in real life, but that's okay. Or at least it doesn't taste very good. You can't make like vegetable stew out of the wildcraft vegetables that grow everywhere, which is a shame. Wildcraft works like the berries work for berries things, but the like rhubarb and stuff does not work as vegetables. You can't make a vegetable stew out of rhubarb, and I don't think you can put them in pies either, which is a real shame. Some oak trees over here that I planted. Red meat and rhubarb? Really? Maybe the, like, did you make, like, stew? Maybe they can be added to other things, but they can't be used as primary ingredients? That might be it. My trees have no mushrooms. Why do my trees have no mushrooms on them? Mushroom! So you gotta complain loudly enough. The RNG to be like, I'm gonna make a fool out of this sucker. I hope I'm not giving anyone motion sickness walking around like this. The forests around here don't really grow mushrooms that I've seen. Here comes red meat and rhubarb stew, I see. Don't eat oh no! No, don't eat that! Don't eat the red mushrooms, those are not good to eat. Oh, pink oyster, yes! Oh, if I could just get 1 more pink oyster now. If I could just have an even number. I might actually have one inside. Let me see what I got. Oh, I'm gonna humiliate myself now. I gotta dig through all of my my stuff. How are these doing? It's crazy how quickly those things run out of... Boing, boing, boing. Alright. We will do... Dryad saddle, pink oyster. Oh, I don't think I can put berries in vegetable stew. I can't. Shoot, I don't have any meat. Another dryad saddle. Okay, well I can do dryad saddle, and I hope I can't. Aw, I can't use the bone broth with vegetable. I guess I need to start killing some animals. I've been kind of slacking on that. What else can I put in there then? Nope. That's the sunrise music. It's the wrong time of day. I have so little food, it's ridiculous. I'll have plenty once the... I think I can put grain in there either. I need to... I planted all those oak trees to shear for... Look at all the ore that I've got. Tons of copper, A little bit of hematite left. A little bit of iron, not very much. 9 iron blooms remaining. Whole bunch of lead. Whole bunch of lead. A little bit of tin. And also, oh, we have X skills on here. I've never used it before. Obviously, first thing I got was huge stomach, and I'm going to hold off on spending my next point until I have farming and cooking high enough. Farming is going to be a big one once I finally put some time on it. And cooking, obviously, is going to be my thing. I don't really have any levels in it yet, but we'll do. Alright, I'm just going to... Don't judge my mess. I'm just going to make a quick mushroom stew for now, then, because it doesn't seem like I have much that I can... I do have an aged torch holder. The torch holders and everything have been far less rare than they've been in past. Everything's stuck on the wall. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed, everyone. I feel like I should have come on here and reorganized everything. Before the stream, but I didn't have time. I'm busy. A lot of work. So much work. And yet, somehow, not enough work. Somehow, paradoxically. This is going to be like no nutrition though. Mushrooms have so little saturation and they don't really synergize when you... The point of putting them in a stew is you get... your saturation stays full for longer before, like, you get a pause before it starts decreasing again. And also you can mix food types, but obviously I haven't done that here. So it's just going to be a very small amount of vegetable saturation. I feel like I could probably... You know what? I feel like I probably could have made a vegetable soup. The vanilla cooking, meal making. Vegetable stew. Soup. Well, okay, yeah. I probably could have done this. But I didn't. I didn't need to take that off the fire. That's okay. Got any plans for the stream? Yeah, I'm gonna give a tour of what we got so far. So little. There's half a serving left in there. I'll keep that. We need the sun to rise. It's a bit late to sleep now. I'm not gonna... I thought briefly about maybe doing some building and building a new house on the stream. I'm probably not gonna do that because I'm very slow and bad at building. It's like streamer brain goes overpowered when I start trying to build. I have a hard enough time building as it is. I need my entire brain to build, not just the little bit that's left over when I'm streaming. So just water all these crops. Some of them are getting close to being ready to harvest. Then I'll have something to cook for a while. All right. Yeah, I want the sun to come up before I should carry that there instead of in my offhand. But I'll go show off. So I think Lotheg built our museum, and also I think these two houses. I should mention the folks who built these things. They did a glorious job, and they were too pretty, and I wanted them to be something that we have to fix up before we can use them. So I did go in and kind of mess them up a bit. I felt a little bad because they were so gorgeous, and they did such a lovely job. But it was just they did too good a job, and they were too pretty. So I had to mess them up. So that's what I did. All right. So I think Lotheg's house. Yeah, Lotheg is right there in their house. Lotheg, I should probably... Oh, there's a big hole right here. Let's go around the other side. I should probably let you know I have been using your anvil. And I have occasionally borrowed your molds. Let's see Lotheg. Lotheg's house is gorgeous. I do want to see it in the daylight. Lotheg. Lotheg's got bees. The house is so gorgeous. I figured you wouldn't mind. I made sure to put everything back. If you're ever missing anything, and you think I might have it, it would only be because I forgot to give it back and not because I chose not to give it back. So if I ever have any of your stuff over there, just come and grab it. You've got a fruit press. I might borrow that a little bit as well. I love your little fireplace. You're such a good builder. Let's make sure no jerks come in here. Nice organized storage. Someday I shall have as well. Upstairs, this is where I've been coming to do my smithing. Because Lotheg has a bismuth bronze anvil, and I do not have any anvil. And you need bronze to work iron. And so I got this iron a lot earlier than expected. Definitely way faster than I've ever got it before. Even in my 100 days video, I didn't get it as fast. Have enough materials for second fruit press. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't have any space for anything right now. I need to. This week, whatever time that I can find for actual playing, which won't be too much because I do have a lot of other stuff to do. I'm gonna build a new house and make a nice big garden and everything. I have some vague ideas for what to do. I just love, like, it's not really much bigger than my house, and yet it's much roomier. I don't know how you do this. It's wizardry or sorcery, witchcraft of some sort, I think. Looks like you got some iron going in here as well. But yeah, so I came up and I used the bronze anvil for my ironsmithing, and I used your forge and everything. I brought my own tools, though. I didn't want to use up your tools, and I brought my own fuel and everything. But you got, yeah. Look at, everyone's got so much stuff. That's actually really quite a lot of iron you have there. Well done. Wait, was that? Rich hematite. Gorgeous. Oh, and you've got the crystallized chunks. Cozy ovens next to the bed. Nice and toasty warm. Don't burn yourself. Fun story. I just unlocked a memory in my brain. When I was teenager, maybe university age, early 20s, something like that, I was visiting my grandparents, and they always had a big fireplace with like a glass thing in the front of it. And my grandfather, I had pajama bottoms that were like on a big iron man looking room. Nice. That's lucky. We seem to be doing pretty well with ores this time around, which is nice. And of course, the ore rate is going up because we keep repairing these translocators. But my grandfather said, like, oh, you can put my pajama bottoms were wet, and I don't remember why they were wet, if they had been washed, and I don't know why they wouldn't throw them in the dryer because they're American and they had a dryer. Or maybe I had dropped them in water or something. But I tried to drape them over the thing. I love this so much. It's so nice. And a nice little wood pile next to it. It all looks like it belongs there, and yet at the same time, it's functional. I have so much trouble with that. I can make things functional, but then they're ugly. And you make things functional and also beautiful. And I respect that a lot. It's light enough out now. Start to, maybe not quite. Getting there. But yeah, I apparently I draped my pajama bottoms over the wrong part. And so part of them melted, basically, because they were like polyester or some kind of artificial material. And so I had this like hard plastic bit on my pajama bottoms for the rest of the time that I had them. And yeah, that's just a story. Also, I love that there's already apple trees here. I actually have some apple tree cuttings. Ooh, did one die? There's a gap here. There were 4 here. Alright, sun is coming up. We have light. That's not necessary anymore. It will get lighter in a second. I know Twitch might make this look a little bit darker than it is. I think I already turned the gamma up a bit. So, but yeah, look at this. Also, wonderful use of the debarked, sorry, not stripped, that's Minecraft. The debarked logs, they look so good, and I'm definitely going to use those in my house. Also love there's a little roof, and then there's the main roof. I need to learn from you. I need to learn how to make things like this, because I'm so bad at it. Lotheg, you also made these 2 buildings here, right? Let's go take a quick look at these. There's the aged debark logs. We can make aged logs. I made a little mod with the help of a couple of people, Tells, who made bricklayers, and Spud, I believe. We made a little mod that you can age logs in a barrel with vinegar, which we don't have yet, but we will have soon. And I was very excited. Put it on the mod DB. And then, like, a week later, somebody added a new mod, which lets you make all of the aged, like, bricks and everything like that, including the logs, and using the same kind of recipe. So I guess I'm glad that somebody was inspired to make a more complete mod, but at the same time I was a little like, aw. I guess I wasn't good enough. We spent so long trying to make that work. But I came in here, this wasn't quite so messed up. I did mess it up a bit. I put moss on everything, and I took out some of the blocks so that we need to find the right materials. Now, Lotheg, you made, oh my goodness. You used some quite rare materials. The debarked aged logs normally would be very hard to get. We can make those. But the saxual, and I know I'm saying it wrong, but we're leaning into it because it sounds better than saxol. The saxual wood is actually quite hard to get because those trees are teeny and stubby and they don't usually drop seeds. But there's not that many Saxual. No one's even gone up there yet, huh? I broke the stairs. The stairs were not broken. They were complete. I broke them so that we can have to fix them. Redwood missing up here. Obviously, we have plenty of redwood. And I cut some holes in the roofs so that we don't have too much... It's a project. It's a fixer-upper. Just wanted to build a home of Saxual. Yes. You built a very Saxual home. And then this other one, also low things work, I do believe. Just another little house. And I don't believe these have a designated purpose, right? Like we can fix them up together. And this one's not made of quite so rare materials. I think, Lothag, you mentioned that these could make maybe shops or market stuff. Or maybe we can even use one of them as like a warehouse. I was thinking that for the spawn area, like kind of how I kept running over and borrowing your anvil, it doesn't really make sense for everyone to have their own set of everything. If folks are, you know, for their spawn houses. If you want your own set of stuff for your base, which is further away, that makes perfect sense. But I think we'll make some centralized buildings for everything. There's tons of sheep and tons of pigs around here, so we're good for that. We need some chickens. I need some eggs. So I need to start catching some chickens. I have seen some around, but they run away, so... This is Mephansterus' building. Meph is another spectacular builder. He's already gone in and fixed some of it up, but this is using the aged peridotite and the aged or rotten ebony, which actually looks really cool and I love it. So Meph has already come in and kind of sealed this off and cleaned it up a little bit, and I think was looking to get peridotite to fix up the bits that need fixing up, and was kind of putting some supplies in here. There's a bed upstairs. This area out here is open to the world, but very nice. It looks really, really cool. He did a really good job of making it look like ruined, but also usable, which I appreciate. And I'm a little hesitant to come over here. I can see one right there. Do you all see it? Do you all see it? There's like 100 wolves over there. We need to go on a wolf hunt, because even once I get the night watcher, it won't remove the wolves that are already there. So we're gonna have... Oh, dang it, that's it. Okay, time to get berries again. Oh wait, I have some berries. We're gonna have to go on a wolf hunt and kill off all the wolves that are over there. In real life, I think wolves are good and I like them a lot. However, in this video game, they were genuinely programmed specifically to torment us. That was the goal. So, they gotta go. We gotta kill them, and we gotta stop them from spawning. I would say let's relocate them to another place where they could live a little bit more happily. But we don't have the means to do that, and they're not real, so it's fine. Don't forget to get spiles started. Yes, I actually almost made some spiles, and then I realized I didn't have flax to make buckets. But yeah, we'll get some syrup, and actually, also we'll get some, what's it called? Resin. You can get resin as well. So this is Lothag's Museum. I think I showed this off while it was being built during the last stream a couple weeks ago. It looked way prettier than this, and it is entirely my fault. Video game wolves are just furry orcs, exactly. And even orcs are like racist stereotypes, but for the purposes of this video game, yeah, they're only there to destroy us. They're not there to be good. I have said that I am willing to add pet AI and wolf taming to the server as a reward for partially fixing up the museum. But first we have to track down whatever the memory leak is or whatever mod is causing problems so that we don't have any more crashes. Keep running out of RAM. But this was absolutely gorgeous, and I was like, too pretty, and I came in and I put down a lot of rotten planks and damaged rock, and I broke most of the pots. There were these lovely planters everywhere. I broke most of them and replaced them with potsherds. I believe this is Minga Brixton's, or sorry, just Brixton now, right? Brixton's doing all of these things being donated, and I have made a contribution myself. I left a few of these. There were more of these display cases functional than I thought was correct for the start, so I destroyed most of them, but I left some. So this is my one contribution: a medium crystallized chunk of native copper and granite. Although it looks like somebody else may already have. Poor crystallized chunk of native copper. Okay, that's different. Got bountiful crystallized chunk of malachite. I didn't know we could actually use the broken display cases. That's good to know. They will need to be repaired, of course. So the deal is with the museum. Oh, by the way, check out this dinosaur skeleton. Absolutely incredible. I am in awe of the chiseling ability of Lotheg. Look at this. Love it, love it, love it. I did not mess this up because I was like, no, that's too perfect. That will stay. I will just damage the floor and the walls and stuff, and we can repair that. But this shouldn't be too hard to fix up. The first floor is Willow. And, hello, Rufty. Welcome. I hope the server does okay with all these people on it. It should be okay. It's been doing better, and it just restarted like half hour before the stream, so. But we got Willow all over the place around here, so we can replace the floors easily, and then take the aged wooden planks and use them for something else. As for the damaged chert, there is some chert not too far away, I think. I feel like I remember seeing some chert somewhere. I don't know if anyone else knows where some is, but we can get some and polish it up. These ancient pillars are going to be a lot more difficult. There was a couple of pieces missing that Lotheg had taken out, and I took out a couple more, but I didn't want to take out too many because these are actually very rare and difficult to find, and I don't believe we can make them, so. I want to say west? Yeah, I think something like that. And up the stairs, so we have larch, which we don't have yet because that's from cold biomes. We need to do an expedition north because I want walnut trees for the walnut wood, and we don't have them around here. We're going to have to go quite a ways north, I think, to find them into wolf territory. The willow is easy. The debarked oak logs are very easy. And we've got oak fences. Those are easy to make. So, but yeah. So this is our... Oh, and we're also going to need a lot of glass for the dome at the top. I actually was considering just moving in here and living in the museum because I love this building so much. And just focusing on fixing it up rather than building a house. But there's wolves. There's too much wolves. So, not now. Maybe later. So that is our spawn. I want to check out that new translocator, which it doesn't seem like anyone has explored yet. Or at least nobody has said they explored it yet. I have no food, so this is going to go well. You know what? I almost... Actually, when I did the second translocator, I almost died from temporal instability. Because it took me so long to dig my way up, and I kept pausing to, like, mine out stuff that I found that was useful. Just have a little bit of a snack. Especially since I'm running, and I do have the increased hunger. The increased hunger of a beekeeper. Famously, beekeepers very hungry all the time. And covered in bees! That's a reference to one of my favorite stand-up comedians of all time. Alright, I'm gonna need a light source, and I'm gonna want to block off the room in case it is not blocked off. I'm going, everyone. Somebody maybe be prepared to, Oh, someone has been here. Okay. And someone has lit it all up, but I'm just gonna block it off for now. Or, wait a second. Oh, okay. So this is where we're at. 4035, 847. 4035, 850, roughly. Again, I keep hoping that these will take us north, and they're not taking us north. It seems like, nobody's taking the good stuff here. I'm gonna take the good stuff. I'm gonna loot, and I'll return the loot to spawn. For whoever needs it. I'm not gonna bother with the, those. Miner cape. That's how I got my miner cape. This one's in much better condition. You can't put stuff into these chests, though, so. Alright, oh, that's... Stone rubble is broken. I want these without... There we go. Metal parts. These are used for repairing translocators. They're also used in translocator engineering, I believe. And for the backpacks, the backpack pack mod. Look like there's anything interesting above ground. There's a big ruin over here. Looks like sandstone here, which is good. I do want to know what stone that is. So I am gonna, because, if anyone is new to the stream, I'm a big scaredy baby. I need to put... Ooh, I can mine right through the... When I hit, the olivine and quartz and hematite in the previous one, I was using a copper pick, and so I had to, like... Oh, we're near the surface, actually. Okay, this is fine. This won't take too long. We're at 97, 98, 99. Check that crystal for gold. Oh, the quartz, you mean? I don't have a prospecting pick. Should make one. Oh god. Disaster. Ugh. Okay. You know what? I think I can remember where this is. I'm not gonna bother making another tunnel down. That's right, that's a good point. We can, if I can get enough gold, we can make that Night Watchman today. Let's maybe... Oh, I'm out of blocks. Get some more. So we only need what? I have, you left 33. I have, you gotta be kidding me. I have 1, so that's 34. That means we only need 6 more. We only need 6 nuggies. 6 gold nuggies. Not to be confused with chicken nuggies. Objectively inferior to chicken nuggies, but we work with what we got. Oh. Ow. Let's make a ladder. Couple of ladders. Can't do that in Minecraft. Okay. Something in the chat. Do trees grow with mushrooms because of a mod? No. I don't think so. I believe that is vanilla behavior. Alright, I can go do a quick... Oh god. Ugh, there we go. I can go do a quick peek at this quartz. And just see if I happen across gold. But even if there's gold in it... Oh gosh. Seem to be right at the edge. Even if there's gold in it, that doesn't necessarily mean I'll find the gold. Because gold is really quite rare. Even within a vein that contains it. You would have to dig out a lot to be sure to find... Oh, what is... Oh, it's just crap. I thought I saw hematite. I got so excited. Although, actually, I think there is iron under spawn. The odds of there being gold in here is quite low as well. Oh, there's silver. Okay, well, there's silver. But that means I think we can be sure that there won't be gold. What is silver used for? Decorative stuff mostly, I think. Anything important? We can make silver. Oh, we can make silver plates to go in lanterns to make the lanterns brighter. I entered the third one, Rickson. The one that does not have anything written on the sign. Silver hair. Silver block. Get crystallized chunks of native silver. Interesting. Probably crushed and powdered silver would be usable for something. Useful for glazings. Alright. So probably this will be an endgame thing. Oh, Rickson's here. Cavalry has arrived. Rickson is our... I think our best... Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Our best fighter. Very good at combat against the baddies. Hello. You want to check... Oh. Oh, thank you. Iron prospecting pick. So, I just want to put it on node mode and see... Oh, there's silver right there. We come like right in the middle here. Flint, silver. Probably not gonna get gold, I guess. I don't think you can find both in the same node. Quartz, native silver, trace amounts. Yeah. There you are. Thank you very much, sir. So I think we'll get a bit of silver here, which is not immediately useful. Eventually we'll want it. But we can make a note that this... Ow! I got mined! You think you can find something good? I think there's only going to be silver. Ooh, I'm hungies. Of course I am. Aren't I always? Are you checking to see if there's anything good? Brixton is off. Digging a big old tunnel. I gotta see what you're up to. There's quartz above us. Very little silver. How good is the silver? Medium. 15 units. Just medium. What's this, by the way? Oh, it's lime. What you up to, Brixton? Just checking. Only one layer thick. Only silver. Yeah, I thought so. I appreciate you checking, though. I'm gonna head back. Down the spooky tunnel. We'll head back to spawn. Ah! Oh my goodness. I'm going down this way, where it's safe. I know you're not scared of the caves. I have no armor, and only one weapon. Wait, is metal scraps? It is. I have more. Oh, is it a gift? Oh, goodness, thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll have to remember to take that with me when I'm going exploring, so we can check for gold. Alright, so I don't have any charcoal with me. We will eventually. I'm just gonna dump all this. I think there was an extra chest over here. Yeah. I'm gonna drop this stuff in here. It was looted. And also the useless stuff that I just don't want to carry. Awesome. Shall we check out some player bases then? It would have been really great to find some gold there. Does anyone else? We only need... How many is it? We only need 6 nuggets of gold. Hello, Rufty? Nice to see you. Your torch has gone out there, friend. I would offer you a better light source, but I only have 1 lamp and no lanterns, and that's it. Actually, I do have a candle, don't I? I can make a plate and make a lantern. I found a candle. Sifting. And also, we have tons of bees. There's no reason why I'm going around with an oil lamp right now. This is embarrassing. A few lanterns at your base. Of course you do. Power player. What was I coming over here for? Was there a reason? Does anyone know? We've been streaming for over an hour. It's time for my drink. So I've got an interesting drink. I actually have to open a tab on the browser because I ordered this one from the local import shop. When they got root beer in stock, I ordered a bunch of root beer, as I mentioned in the past. I also got a few other things that looked interesting, and this one was on there. And this one is Japanese. Open my thing so I can see my camera. This one's Japanese. Usually they slap a Czech label on everything they sell, but because I ordered this one as soon as it came in, they didn't bother putting the label on it, and there's no Czech, no English, no German. It's only Japanese on this label. So I looked up on the store page what it is. It is Kimura Mount Fuji Red Japanese Grape Cider, which is a thing I have never tasted. I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't think it's alcoholic. It doesn't list alcohol on the store page, and usually they would list it if it was an alcoholic beverage. So I think it's just like a carbonated juice. Maybe not even carbonated. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like there's bubbles in there. But it's a really nice bottle. Very nice label. Let's see how it tastes. Be drinking, as usual, out of my vintage story mug. Yay! Because I gotta show that off at every opportunity. Oh, it's definitely carbonated. Bubbles coming up. Maybe too many? Maybe too many bubbles. Oh, that lid is hard to get off. I promise I'm strong. I got muscles. I've showed them off in the past. I have biceps. Oh my god, that does not want to open. I have like my mouse pad. That works. Mouse pad used to open bottle. Oh, the sun's setting again. Dang it, why is it always night? Okay, that's just coming fully off. Love it when that happens. That smells... That really smells like grape soda. Not like actual grape juice. Not quite, actually. It's not quite that artificial grape flavor. It's like somewhere in between. It does smell a bit grapey, like actual grapes. I'm gonna taste it. I'm hoping that this one won't be too sweet. Usually that's my downfall, is these drinks tend to be really, really sweet, and I don't do a lot of sweet. So it winds up being too sweet for me, and I get a sore throat. Ooh! The bubbles, they jump up into my nose. It's quite sweet. Oh my. Interesting. That's an interesting flavor. It does not taste like American grape soda. The purple stuff. It doesn't quite taste... There's a grape soda here in Czechia, which is actual grape flavored and not artificial grape flavored, and it's like a pale green, and it tastes really weird. I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe I'll drink that on stream sometime. Because Czech drinks, at least, are usually not that sweet. This one does taste a little bit more like red grapes, but not... It's not quite right. It's not like quite like the flavor of actually eating grapes. It's interesting. I don't hate it. I do wish it was a little bit less sweet, but I don't hate it. I'm not going to complain about this one. Oh, these things are finally growing. I'm so relieved. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I left that silver over there. I'm actually going to take that silver, because there's one immediate use that silver has. For this evening, this game night, I'm going to make a lantern. I know that there are advanced players who could probably just give me one, which I appreciate, but I do want to make... I want to make myself a lantern. As a point of pride, I'm going to make a good lantern. So I've got everything I need to make molybdenum, and I now have enough silver to make, and I'm sure there's more silver over there if anyone else wants to go and get some. Bringing a warp stone if you want to visit my base. Oh, cool. I actually have everything I need to make a nice lantern. Oh, very nice. Rufty, if you want, you can have my oil lamp after I make my first lantern. Which you're clearly just starting out. And also, I have some food. I don't have a ton. You're welcome to come over and pick some berries and whatnot. I've been propagating the strawberries as much as possible. I want tons of strawberries. I never wound up making that many strawberries in the old map. I just kept planning to and never actually doing it. We're gonna go in the disaster home. I don't need this now. And so, we need to make... You're welcome very much. Molybdenum, we need 2 ingots, right? What is the... Oh my goodness. What's the ratio? So 10%, yeah, come hang out. Anybody who wants to come hang out and watch me. What's the difference between lead bits and galena? I guess it's the same. I think the lead bits are... I found an ingot in a ruin and I used the chisel to break it into bits. So we need... I'm actually gonna need more than that, aren't I? I have to do numbers now and it's bad. It's bad for me to do numbers. I should never do numbers. Alright, so we need 40... I should just use the gland. I'll save the lead for now. So let's simplify it as much as possible. No. Okay, so 40, but then we need... Oh, you get Melodichalcus from... I probably have... Got one from killing drifters. You kill a lot of drifters. Our hunter. We're all very impressed. What's 10%? Is it 10% of 40 is 4, right? That is enough? Did I do it right? Yay! I'm a genius. I'm a number genius. Everybody knows it. I'm not dyscalculic. Dyscalculic? What's the adjective form of dyscalculia? And who named it dyscalculia? That's a stupid name. Yeah, I said it. So we'll get these, make a couple ingots. Oh, I don't have an anvil, so we'll have to run over and Greeks probably jerks. But they're outside. Hold on. Everything is very carefully arranged. At least I remembered this time that I need the wooden togs. Sometimes I don't remember. Boing, boing, boing. I frequently forget. Can I build a start home and spawn down? Absolutely. You are encouraged to do so. Please do. Grab yourself a spot and build yourself a house. Watch out, there's a lot of holes around spawn. We should probably fill those in eventually and maybe make proper entrances. Because this big cave system right underneath us, which has probably got all kinds of resources in it. How much silver we got? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Only 15? Oh no. We need 40. Do I go back and mine more silver? It would take ages, wouldn't it? Use a knife to collect the veggies along the east road. Yeah, you can, there's tons of like, rhubarb and other plants that you can eat. Found some iron in the caves under spawn, not much else. Oh, really? They're so big. Alright, I'm probably... You can add the silver to the lantern later. You don't have to add it when you make it, so I'll probably just save the silver and go mine more later to make the brighter lantern. I was gonna be fancy about it, but we gotta let these cool and then smith them into a plate to make the lantern. Because of the copper, it takes ages. Otherwise, it wouldn't take long at all. Lead does not need to be very hot to melt and get into your bloodstream. Don't touch lead, everyone. Don't do what we're doing right now. Never go anywhere near that stuff. It will wreck you. That's such an interesting flavor. It's remarkable that I'm having such a difficult time describing it, because it's not a complicated flavor. It's just not quite the same as anything that I would compare it to. It's different enough that I don't want to say it's like, oh, it's like that. Okay. Also, I promise everyone, once I get set up, I will start cranking out the OP foods. The sort of compromise, native English speaker, professional at speaking English. The compromise that I made this time, because the feedback from the patrons and the players when I was setting up the server was that folks definitely don't want to... Some people play a lot, and some people can only play a little bit, and folks don't want to log back in, and half the calendar year has passed, and all their food is spoiled. So we slowed down food spoilage a lot. But the point was also made in the feedback that the way things were on the old server, it was almost not even worth preserving food, because everything just lasted ages and ages and ages. So the compromise this time was slow spoilage, but faster hunger. So I think we're at 150%, so we get hungry 50% faster than usual. And several of us took character classes which also add to our hunger speed. So we're getting starving all the time. Soon I will be making such delights, such delightful foods, that there will be plenty for everybody. I just got to get myself sorted out. I love the wattle and daub, by the way. This is the dark, and I also made some of the light. Yeah, there. You can also make it white, like whitewashed, if you combine it with quicklime, but that's a pain to make. Oh, I also made 2 iron pounder caps so that when I start automating, I'll just go straight to tier 3 since I got iron so early. Just existing is already 150% more hunger, as well as a server increase. Yeah, we're... Oh, watch out for the wolves there, Rufty. There's a lot of them to the west. I don't recommend going over there until we get our Night Watcher. Oh yeah, speaking of which, so I have somewhere... Okay, yeah, so here's the gold. This is my 1 combined with Asturiel's 33. Cauldron. As you can see, I've got my cauldron, which right now contains bone broth because I don't have any containers to put it into. I'm doing great. Got some other stuff while sifting. The bony soil, including a temporal gear, which I intend to use for the Night Watcher as well. If we could just get 6 more. You can find it rarely, I think, just from sifting normal sand and gravel, but it's like a really low chance, and it would take hours and hours. I can get the wolves if we sleep first. What time is it? Yeah, we could sleep. I don't have any spare wooden beds. I don't know if you bring one with you. You bring one with you? You got one under your arm? Alright. If everyone's got a bed, we can sleep. I'm fine with sleeping. Everyone jump into bed. Let's get this night passed as much as possible. I'm gonna be starving in the morning, but that's okay. I'll pick some strawberries and eat them. Probably we won't go all the way to morning though, because I'm assuming not everyone has an aged bed yet. Although there are plenty to spare. The Better Ruins mod adds so many beds and so many aged torch holders, which I like, honestly. I don't put a bunch of berries by the bees. Lovely. I don't see the need for them to be as rare as they are by default. Oh, that's right, my ingots are hardened as well. So while you go take care of the bears, I can go make my lantern. I'm gonna need... Oh, I left that over there. Okay, I'll swing by the sort of town hall, our little depot over there, and grab some of the... Oh, I got charcoal. Okay, we're good. Good luck, Brixton. There's a lot of those wolves. I know you're a good fighter, but please be careful. We value your safety. You're our protector. I meant to grab some berries and eat them. That's okay. I will find something to eat. I'm so hungry. Once we get crops growing, I really do wish it would rain. I'm so sick of having to water those dang crops. Culled them several times. Yeah, oh my gosh, there are so many. Some bushes behind the teleporter hall. Ooh, just barely enough. I say just barely enough. There's one to spare, so it's not actually true. Back right has a hole. Bushes like berry bushes, you mean? Some food? Yeah, okay, cool. Also some mint right here. My instinct as a person who has in the past had a garden, I no longer do because I live in a tiny second floor flat and it's too dark to have anything in here. Alright, so here's what we do. Because we have wildcraft. Whenever I harvest the berries, I also get some clippings. So we can spread them along. Alright. That'll keep me going for now. Before you know it, within a couple weeks, we'll have more food than we know what to do with. Lothig, if you're in your house, I'm coming to use your anvil. I'm sure you don't mind, right? My mind is going like, how can we get 6 more gold nuggets? I don't think the commodity trader will sell gold. We could go check. It's not that far. There were only 5 of them, really? Oh, the last time I looked over there, there were like 12 of them. Maybe you killed them since then. Hello? I hope you don't mind if I just very quickly... oh, do you have a torch, actually? I did not think to bring a torch with me. You must have a torch. This is a smithy. Ah, thank you so much. Do you not have any torch holders? There are, oops. I didn't mean to burn your house down, I'm so sorry. There are bountiful torch holders in the ruins. If you go exploring, you'll find them. I don't think this needs to be too hot to work. Well, I don't know, are all the metals the same, regardless of their actual melting point? Because actually, these would be melted if we get them up to, like, 800. I think is usually where it needs to be to smith. Maybe someday they'll customize it for each type of metal. We'll see. I don't think I ever finished saying, by the way, for every translocator that's repaired, I'm increasing the ore generation by 10%, and to reroute one of my runestones to go to my base. Oh, that's right. We can go visit if you. We can also walk. I don't think it's that far, right? Or for the sake of the stream, I can always teleport. You know, yeah, you're only right here. That's not far at all. Love the Chalkus bits need 900 degrees. Pete is not. Aww. That's just cruel. Why is this not heating it? Already? Out of fuel. Did I only put one fuel in there? I thought I put two. I'm so slow at making these plates. Dev abuse? Hey, come on. It's for the sake of the stream. Does everyone really want to... Although if it's not that far away, I'll just walk. I was thinking you guys were like thousands of blocks away, but you're not. I can walk. I'll go on a little trip. It's fine. In case you want armor, Smithy now has lamellar molds. Awesome. I should eventually make some armor, although I don't know. To be honest, I probably won't play enough that I'll ever really need more than just leather armor. And I will start making leather soon. We'll start breeding animals up. I want that cheese, so we're gonna need plenty of sheeps. There must be like a more efficient method of making metal plates, aside from just using a health hammer, obviously, which eventually we'll have. They make backpacks harder. What do you mean? Needs copper bits now. Oh, we put on, I don't know if the vanilla recipe has changed. However, we have the backpack pack mod, which adds more levels of backpack, and they generally have more storage. So it might be that. I don't think the vanilla recipe has changed, but I'm not confident that it hasn't. So it's also possible that part of it is vanilla. But yeah, there are higher tier backpacks, and they will require more materials, but they will have more storage space. And so there's like a really high tier one, which is like, requires a temporal gear, I think, or some like temporal technology, which will give you a huge amount of storage, so. I always did find it, inventory management is always such a pain. And I know it's part of the game, but once you get really high level, it does make sense. I think that in like the end game, there should be ways around not having enough storage. Okay. Got my plate. Hello, Brigson. Just gonna go throw this in some water. There's some right over here. Carry a reed basket around. Yeah, we can also do that, thanks to Carry On. Just toss this in the water and watch it go psst. Oh, so satisfying. Wait till the bubbles completely stop, as I've learned the hard way. Okay, now it should be cold. Yes. Handle. Quartz. Quartz! Yay! Rufty, where are ya? I gotta... Start a house directly at spawn. I could build a public smithy spot. You could! You could absolutely do that. I probably will not make another bronze anvil because it just doesn't make sense to waste that much materials on something that, unless people are doing it at the same time, there's no reason to have more than one in an area. Alright, let's put away my tools. Directly where we know most needed. Put away the charcoal. Next building project acquired. Spectacular. Alright, I'm gonna get some strawberries. And then we can visit the dwarfs. So Mega Breaks and are you and Mephansters living together or near each other? Has anyone found borax yet? I swear I saw borax somewhere, but now I can't remember where. And I could be wrong, I could be thinking of a different map. Actually, if I saw it, I would have marked it, wouldn't I? It must not have been on this one. I may have spotted some while I was scouting the map. I've seen it near you, actually. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna pin your house. Memphis to the west. Oh, okay. Are you both doing like a dwarfy thing? All right, let me just top up my hunger, and then we can take a little jog. All right, I'm ready. Shall we go? Is there a route that you like to take, or are you just used to teleporting? Making a castle, mining to the mountain. Oh, okay. I know at one point Meph was talking about wanting to make a dwarven stronghold. Please don't fall in a hole. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. It's a quartz. I don't know if someone's already checked it, but... Quartz. Quartz, probably nothing else, okay. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. Ooh, a road. Do you have one of the character classes that has a faster running speed? Do we get experience for running? Is it like, Oh my goodness, you're quick! Is it like Morrowind? Whee! Twisted my ankle slightly, but I'm okay. Shall we? Might be some deeper down. Just have a lot of survival skills. Oh, right, because you've been playing a lot. You got all the XPs. I keep forgetting about all the X skills stuff. I need to look into it more carefully. I mean, it seems pretty obvious what I'm going to wind up doing. I'm just going to be a cook. And I'm sure there's a profession for cooking, right? Found it on the surface, might be good at... Okay. Yeah, I actually... How does that work with quartz? Does quartz work the same way as other ores, where if you find some, there's likely more nearby? Or is it completely random? I'm actually not sure. Oop. One of these days, I'll have the presence of mind to invite everyone into a voice chat before I start streaming, so people don't have to stop moving to type. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeep. You're so fast. Whee. Oh. It's okay. I'm alright. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Ooh! I nearly fell, but then I didn't. And that's what really matters. Whee! You can jump so far in this game when you're running, it's ridiculous. Trying to make this parkour map. Help has been called in. One of the... Where on earth did you go? Oh, there you are. One of the Vintage Story team has been assigned to help me build a parkour map for the next event. Oh, this is artificial right here. Look at this! Oh, it's gorgeous. You picked a really... Look at how nice! I love all the wildcraft stuff in the ponds, by the way. It's incredible. I wonder how far I can set the render distance. Oh, probably not that high, yeah, because the server has it limited. You know, to keep it from lagging too much. Hello, Rhina. I'm just noticing we have a message. Love the views in this game. Yes. Alright, so I have been here. I'm sure it's expanded since before, but this is so cool. I'm just gonna do a little, so there's like storage down here, right? We'll do the tour. Oh, it has expanded. Got all your barrels. Very nice. Ooh, chthonic storage vessel. Lovely. Breakson is a warrior and an explorer and always has tons of stuff from all of those travels. Forge, kitchen, and agricultural center. I love that. Shall we? Oh, I love the chisels. The chisel stuff. Man, you're really set up with a big underground manor here. Salt halite seems to be very easy to find in 1.18, which I appreciate. That is not a complaint. We got mead. Oh, you said mead is how you get your unlearn points, right? For X skills. And then this is the farm, if I remember correctly. Ruined my haberdashery. Oh no. All of the terra preta. I found a little bit of terra preta. And I'm not just gonna hoard it and never use it this time. I'm so enamored by the underground tree, I cannot believe this worked. I did enable underground farming, but I did not think for a second that it would let you grow trees, and that is so cool. Got your flax. Oh, you've got a chandelier. A functioning chandelier. Incredible. Did you find that? Did you have to, like, add candles to it? Or is that something that you made? How does that actually work? These are for poultices, right? Ooh. My joints are all crunchy, my friends. Bought it and added candles manually. That's amazing. Got more seeds. Ooh, you got pumpkins as well. More terra preta, more tree cuttings. You are set. Incredible. Very impressive. The other watering can, which you probably don't need since you've... This is how I'm going to have to set up my farms, I think. It's just like trenches, because it's too much work constantly watering the plants in an area that is supposedly always wet. It doesn't work. I think it's bugged out. I got to tell Tyrone. All right, this is the forge, right? Oh! Oh, it's glorious. It was already looking amazing last time I was here, and you have added so much. The chiseling is incredible. I love this. Oh, that's where you get your forges. That's so cool. Get your copper, got your iron. How long did it take? Oh, you must have the chisel tools, right? Oh wow. Oh yeah, you're doing well. Doing pretty well. You don't have any gold, huh? No. Not that I was gonna steal it. Ooh, anthracite. Wow. A lot of charcoal. Foraged weapons. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. You got your pit kilns. I love this. Looks like the water's coming in, flowing in. Oh, and stuff actually moves. So nice. I'm gonna go get the view from the top. Is there anything up here? Is it just shelf space for now? Awesome. Love it. They had tanning at the second level. That's not a bad idea. It's a good spot for tanning. All the cobble. How many hours do you think? I can't say how long because, like, Breakson, I want to make it clear. As much as Breakson is a valued player, Breakson is online a lot lately. So this is done in over a lot of hours, I think. It takes a lot of time to build something like this, right? Oh, I've just realized how many lanterns are in here as well. And bronze. You used bismuth bronze for lanterns. You got so much extra resources. Had nothing to do the past 2 weeks. That explains it. All the time in the world, and a creative mind. And a lot of bravery. And skill at combat. Yes. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. I think you have a bedroom as well. Give me the tour. Ooh, all the polished rock looks so good. Bed chambers, may I? If I'm not being too bold. We've got a visitor chamber now. A great chamber I was in before. Oh, it didn't look like this. Oh, wow. Temporal infuser. Is this a vanilla thing, or is this from temporal engineering? Or translocator engineering, whatever it's called. Oh, obsidian. Okay. You got your gears. Get your resonator, which unfortunately seems to be for you, but that's rust stones. Oh, okay. That's how you make the teleportation stones, right? You got all of these. I'm gonna put a song on if you don't mind. Even though you were saying it doesn't work on your end. Have you tried like reinstalling? Working for me? One does not appear to be working. Hold on. Oh, this works. You got proof now. You can see it on the stream, Brixton. I love your painting as well. Double bed. So I don't know why it's not working for you. If you've tried like reinstalling the game and everything and it's still not working, then you might want to submit a bug report, because that's very strange. Works fine for me. Just realized you've got ancient pillars on your walls. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll put that back. I still have the one that you gave me before. I actually just left it playing, because once the song ends, it keeps the cylinder in the resonator, but it doesn't loop the song. So that's just where I'm storing the cylinder, because I ran out of storage. These are ancient slabs as well. We're gonna need to find more of these ancient pillars to repair the museum eventually. Oh, I still never finished saying that. Yeah, the translocators being repaired increases the ore generation rate. The museum being repaired and filled with items will give the players a chance to add a new quality of life mod, like the nails and strips molds, so they don't have to keep hammering them out. Let's go check the visitor chamber. Not quite as lavish. Ceiling's a little low. I bumped my head. I bumped my head on the ceiling. Lovely. Alright. That was all that was here last time I was here. Or the visitor chamber wasn't even here yet. But clearly you are still expanding. My goodness gracious. Slate. Incredible. Have you found anything useful while digging things out? Like, have you found any ores? Aside from quartz? I assume that you've tested the quartz and not found any gold. Oop. Okay, bye. Bye for now, Steriel. Found a bunch of zinc. Oh, that's useful. Oh, Ruffy, I meant to give you that oil lamp. If you're still at spawn, feel free to run into my little shack and grab that. If you still need it. Alright. Oh, and you got the big door as well. Oh, it's aged. My goodness. Okay. What are your plans for further expansion? What's this gonna be? Sit up a little straighter. I'm trying. Dining hall. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. I will come back periodically and see your progress. A large one. Yeah, well, based on what I've seen so far, I don't think you're capable of making things small. Spectacular. Alright, well, I'm going to leave you to it. Does anyone else have a base that I haven't looked at that we can show off on the stream? Haven't tested the quartz. May I? Can always replace it, right? Quartz, sphalerite, and cassiterite. You've got tin in here, man. But, apparently not gold. Or at least not near enough. I don't have any blocks on me, sorry. You can fill that back in later. There's zinc right there. Wow. You picked a good spot, I think, to build. Awesome. Alright, I think Asturiel also has a base, but I don't know where it is. And they just logged off. So Who else is online? I think we got most of the gang in here. Rufty, I think, is just starting out, and Lotheg, I don't think you have a base aside from your. I'll show you. Oh, you know where Astoriel's house is. What's up? You'll need the spawn house, okay. We sleep first, okay. Everyone to bed. I'll stay in the guest room. Good night. I got my own room. Rufty, if you're at spawn, feel free to use my aged bed in my house there. Ooh. And I think several people had spare beds as well. And there will be more. They show up pretty often in the ruins, so... I found 2 of them while I was exploring for like an hour. Alright. Just have some berry breakfast. Oh, it's still not even 2 in the morning, so it's still gonna be dark outside. Only 2 a.m. What time? I don't even know what time it was when we went to sleep. Not at home. Oh, did you sleep in a grass bed? Is that why? Ah, that'll do it. Depending on what time we went to sleep. Just gonna follow you. Look at this. Limestone, chalk, bauxite, andesite. All in one spot. Oh, you've only got straw too? I had a couple of spare aged beds, but I gave them away already. While we wait for daylight, you can make some... Oh, wow. Do you have extra leather? You've been making leather, I see. Actually, I wanted to check out the backpack. Yeah, so we've got... Oh my goodness. Yeah, the regular leather backpack has been changed. Does require some copper bits. Not that that's difficult to get. Any leather. So it's the same amount of leather, but it also requires flax, copper. And the bronze reinforced... Oh, wow, it takes 2 plates. But it has 8 slots. This has 6 slots. I think that's vanilla. Iron reinforced has 10 slots. Does it require... It requires a bronze one, so you have to... You have to make them in order. Too bad I can't jump straight to iron. And then there's the temporal rift. This has 18 slots. And you can carry 4 of these as your storage. It's a temporal gear, steel plate, quartz glass, metal parts, and a temporal anomaly, which is made from gold, lead, a diamond, temporal gear, and a hammer. So that's really high level. But I think it's fair, right? Like, once you have that amount of resources available, why not let you carry just a ridiculous amount of stuff? Lots of stone. You must have... Do you just toss out a lot of the stone, or use it for, like, paths? We got tons of sulfur. Oh, you have tons of flax as well. Guess you get that nice farm downstairs. Jonas part. Oh, this is for translocators, right? I'm trying not to, like, hunch down. Oh, by the way, this is probably the last stream where I'll have the shelves behind me. I know I've only had 2 streams with the shelves behind me since I got my new computer and a new desk. The new desk is not as comfortable. I got a really cheap one because I spent all my money on the new computer, and I thought that it would be fine, but it's slightly higher up, not a lot, but slightly higher up than my old desk, and my chair is already as high as it goes, and the angle that I have to hold the mouse at actually really hurts my wrist. And also, the shelves being behind me looks nicer for stream, but it's not as practical for me because when I'm at the other computer, which is over here, my old computer's over there, that's my work computer now, I can use the shelves. I have a couple of shelves. One of them has a towel on it for Meep the cat to sleep on, and he loves to sleep there while I'm working. And then I have another shelf that just has like notebook, paperwork, stuff like that, so I have extra space. So as much as I don't love my old desk because it's white and I don't like white furniture, It's more comfortable and it's more practical, and I spend more of the day on this computer than on the work computer. So probably what I'm going to do is swap the computers. As long as the monitors will fit on the other desk. They're going to take up the full width, but I think I can make it work. Unfortunately for streams, that does mean the lighting won't be as good and I'll have the ugly white wall behind me again. But it's just, it doesn't make sense for me to choose my furniture arrangement and my desk use solely based off of a stream that I do for 2 hours each week. So I'll see if I can find some kind of nice thing to put behind me from the other desk. But enjoy these shelves behind me while you can, and the somewhat nicer lighting. What am I doing? You said I can make some backpacks. Oh, and Astoriel is back. Oh, is this for backpacks? Oh, you have enough stuff. Oh, you're so kind. I'm not gonna say no to this. It was that. This. Oh, what went on the bottom? A knife. Oh, I have a knife. Oh my goodness. How many can I make? I don't want to use up all your resources, but you do seem to be doing well. Can I make a couple? Make 4? I don't think there's not enough copper to make 4. But that's okay though. I'm happy to take 2. I should probably make some of them myself, right? Back, that's mine. The knife is mine. Can we reuse linen sacks? If not... Oh, we can. Oh, they only give 4 flax twine? Okay, you know what? Here, I'll leave this with you as a thank you. And eventually I will pay you back with just so much food. Okay. If you're gonna insist, I'm not gonna refuse. Thank you. I'm gonna bring you so much oh, I gotta empty these out. I'm gonna bring you so much food once I'm actually organized and making food. Okay, make sure they're empty. They are. And oh, yes, I got confused again because there were numbers on the screen. I'm gonna bring you muffins. I'm gonna bring you pies. Can't just hoard this time around. Well, thank you so much. That's actually hugely helpful. I will, yeah, once I get established, I'm going to be leaving you presents of food all the time. And, I think I'll just pass off my linen sacks to, maybe to Rufty. Except for the one that I destroyed, because I didn't think it through. Sweet. What do we got for time? It's almost, the sun might be rising, actually. Is it light out? We've got high rift activity. Well, that just stinks. Is it still dark? Noob chest. Yeah, I can drop the sacks in the noob chest. And my copper tools. I don't know why I'm still holding them. My flint spear. I never throw the spears because I only ever make one because I'm an idiot and I never think like, oh, I should make a bunch of spears so I can throw them. I don't think of that until wolves are trying to rip my throat out. Some iron tools you can grab. I make them to level up smithing. I actually think I'm good on iron tools. I have iron tools. I'm gonna drop the copper ones off in the noob chest. So I'm actually good on iron tools, but thank you. I think I'm pretty much good on everything now. I just gotta get my house built and proper farm established and start breeding up animals. I have some nice plans. I'm gonna make a nice big community farm that everyone can use. Is it still dark out? I hate having to like hunker down inside all the time. But yeah, if it's high, take some charcoal. I'm actually good on charcoal as well, but thank you. And there's still dark. Come on, sun. I know it's winter, but like we're in a warm area. Off to fight. Look at that. So quick. So powerful. What was that? 2 hits? You probably leveled up skills that let you do more damage or something, right? Do you still have the looter skill, or did you unlearn it so that you wouldn't crash anymore? Unfortunately, there seems to be a crash with... oh, and there it is! There seems to be a crash with the X skills, looter skill and the drifters. And it may be the drifter... We have a mod called Useful Drifter Loot or something like that, which causes all the drifters to drop something. Because by default, they don't really drop anything most of the time. It's very annoying. You're back! Welcome back. Kind of back. Are you really back? It's not really back yet. You're in that, that sort of limbo. Alright, welcome back. It doesn't happen every time, right? Is it just sometimes? It must be just sometimes, because if it was every time, you wouldn't be able to play. I'm almost out of this juice. This stuff is pretty good. You don't even have the skill? Oh no, Lotheg! Was it the wolves? Those dang wolves. I think it's safe for us to go. You want to show me? You were going to show me to Asturiel's base, right? Is it nearby? Oh, my jaw is so crunchy. Fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, my jaw didn't grow properly on the right side and the bottom, and so it's too small. The big house run up north is guarded by 2 bears. Oh no, that's too many bears. That's 2 bears too many. A lot of coal right there. Hold on a sec, I'm just gonna real quick. Checking it. Quartz and lignite. Nothing else, at least so far. Yeah, press O. You'll get a message in chat when you level up, and it happens just as you play. Pretty much everything gives you some kind of experience. And the different activities give you experience in different areas. So like survival can be used to unlock survival skills, cooking can be used to unlock cooking skills, etc. So that's the X skills mod. I've never used it before, but I think several people on the server had used it in the past and liked it, so it was requested that we have it, and so I put it on the server. Unfortunately, it seems to be giving Brigson some crashes. Hear danger music still. Should read the cooking skills. I skimmed through them, but I do need to read through them properly. I think they let you make food that like gives you extra. I gotta read through them. I just gotta read through them. Obviously, I will be specializing in cooking because that's my thing. We got our extra expanded foods mod. My very favorite mod. I see a name tag. Hello! Oh my. We've come to visit. We haven't been invited and we did not announce ourselves. The Scourge of the Bears? How we get in here? Hello? Oh, you got armor. Look at this. Oh, there's stairs. Okay. Be up there. We'll go see. I like this. Ascending. Oh, look at it. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. That's a lot of skeps. And tall flowers. And a waterfall. This is beautiful. Look at that. Hey, YouTube, when we upload this to YouTube for the VOD, you make this an option for the thumbnail. I just take one of the auto-generated YouTube thumbnails because I don't have like a template for it. They always give me the worst stills. So many bees. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's take a freaking screenshot. Beautiful. Oh, hold on. No, get in the shot. Get in the shot. I'll take a photo of y'all. Brixon, you too. Oh, you got a cat mask too. say bees. Alright. Show me the rest of your base. I don't enough to know how many bees in your base. I'm gonna have to buy some beeswax. We could set up some trade. Everyone doesn't have to do everything for themselves anymore. There's the steps. Woo! What do we got here? Oh, we got some crops. Do you get hares coming to eat your crops? We have a mod that lets you make scarecrows, which will keep the hares away from your crops. This is nice though. Actually, I like the way this looks. Hasn't been a problem. Interesting. Maybe you have just the wrong conditions for hares to spawn. If your crops start disappearing or turning up dead, it means hares. So just throw up a little scarecrow and you should be all set. Oh, lots of berry plant, lots of berry bushes. Lovely, lovely. And I take it this is your actual home. You've got altars. Oh my goodness. Okay. Little kitchen. Oh, cute little kitchen. Oh, I like this. What kind of, it's fire clay. Colors. Oh, you got some raw in here. Might wanna... Oh, you made the nuggets? Oh, that's right. I gotta start chopping stuff up. I like this. This is really nice. It's a nice meals, but they're spoiled really fast. Oh. Well, it's probably because we are in a warm area. So everything... Spoiling... The food spoilage speed is at 25%. So in vanilla by default, things would spoil 4 times faster than they're currently spoiling. On the old server, we were in a colder area, so you could just put food in containers and they would stay for a long time. Cloudberry spoiling hours, but are super... Timers are completely wrong. I mean, these ones look like last a long time. Bread lasts for ages, clearly. I remember there's sometimes being an issue with expanded foods, which sometimes things would last too long. Usually there's not an issue with stuff spoiling too fast. Stuff spoils fast because we're in a warm... The average temperature here is 13.7 degrees Celsius, whereas in our old place the average temperature was like 7. Hole in the... Oh, that's cute. I like it. got your healing poultices. Somebody's been doing exploring and looting. Alright, I should follow you. You give me... Oh, wow. This is nice. You got loads of stuff. It's your cellar. Wow, you got a lot of these. How long does the food last here? Well, the grain always lasts for ages. That's spoiled. Berries never last for very long. Vegetables usually do. Grain lasts for ages. Really nice. Like it. Oh, hello. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, I'm just gonna go poke around. So you got part of a vessel here. Whole thing yet. Some glass. Ooh, nice. I need to make some glass. I actually got a whole bunch of olivine. I need to make some green glass. Berries are really nice. Well, that's a lot of paths. Ooh. Put these in the museum if you want. I don't know how many items we have in there yet. I did specify that they have to be in a part of the museum which has been repaired. So someone needs to repair. I may even contribute to that if I have the time. Repair the floors, repair the walls. It's all made with materials that are not too far. That you should be able to get. And then we need proper glass cases and bookshelves for everything. So. Gold. Doing leather. Very nice. Very nice. This is so pretty. I love this like design of just being like corridors and like a round. You got down. Oh, you got spiles in the trees. I see. You got buckets for them. Good. Oh, very nice. Use my trick of putting slabs on the sides. Very nice, very nice. It's over here. Oh, you do have a little scarecrow. Literally, this is called a little scarecrow. Soybean. Wow, you got loads! Uh-oh, there's a rift up there. Ooh. There it does get attacked by hares. I see. Well, then it makes sense. I need to mark your base on my map so I can come back. Go inside, put a little marker down. Make it a little house. Done. Okay, I see where we are. We're gonna have to go through wolf country to get back, huh? I will eventually. Oh, breaks and left. Hope it's not internet issues. Over east is bare fence. I finally trapped the... Is there anywhere in town where you don't want me to build? Not really, I don't think so. I'm pretty much planning on to the south of where my little shack is. Call him Pat. Oh, good lord. Where is it? Oh! That's a bear. Careful. Wow. Starting to get hungry. Yeah, south of where my little shack is, my little, very sad Waddle and Daub shack, I'm planning on building like big farms and maybe like a town square type of thing. I might put the town square a little further north since most of the buildings are there. But yeah, pretty much, just don't be directly next to don't be directly to the south of my shack, put it that way. I think the rest of it's pretty much up for grabs. Road west goes towards spawn. Lots of malachite veins. Oh, cool. Good to know. Alright, where is the road? I'm all turned around. Your base looks very nice. I'm super impressed with what everyone has already done. From the base. Over here? This way, yeah? Ah, okay. Awesome. Well, it's... Oh my gosh. I'm already over time. I should go back to spawn. And then probably log off for now. There can only be 1 or 2 bears at a time, so trapping one should keep them from spawning for a while. Oh, keep in mind, and I don't know if this is still the case, but Tyrone did mention in the changelog for one of the versions of 1.18 that he'd set it up so that wolves and bears will eventually despawn, which I think is specifically to prevent us from doing exactly what you've done. So keep an eye on whether that bear is still there, because if it despawns, then yeah, I don't know if that's still the case, but that was the plan. All right, I'm gonna try to make my way back to spawn. It's baloney. Yeah, I don't like it myself. Wait, I went up by accident. Go this way. Thank you for the tour, by the way. Looking really nice. Lots of lead around here. Lots of lead around here. Goodness. I was so excited about the lead that I found, but clearly it's not that special, is it? I don't know why I'm holding my sword. If I see a bear or a wolf, I'm just gonna run. Probably gonna starve on the way. Just gonna have to constantly be picking and eating berries on the way. Fortunately, there are copious bushes. 410, 93, it is lots of malachite. Awesome. I'm stealing all the berries that you planted along the road. I know I should probably write down all these coordinates that you're giving me, but they're numbers, and whenever I see numbers, I panic a little bit. Alright. I think I've hit the end of the road. Ah! And directly into a puddle. So, see my mouse jerk as I panic as I go over the edge. Like, oh no, am I dying? Am I dead? Did I fall to my death? Did not. I'm okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a heck of a road to make all the way back towards spawn. Around there should be malachite. Like around where I am now. I'm just gonna put a waypoint down here. Malachite-ish. I'll come and look around this area later. Everywhere around there. Sweet. So if we need copper, we're going to be all set. Also, I think malachite is green, right? And I think it can be used for, like, dyes stuff. Ooh, that's poison oak. Watch out for that. What's that? More lead. Plenty of lead. I just need to keep heading, like, southwest, right? Probably not right here. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe I can go over. I don't have any blocks, so no, I can't. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. I have to do some parkour. Why don't I have any blocks? Who's the donkus? Who's the donkus who came around here with no blocks? If I encounter a wolf, I'm gonna be pretty boned, I think. Aha! Parkour. Go over the top. Surely wolves and bears can't spawn here, right? Surely I'm safe. I should be ending the stream already, but I want to get back to spawn first. I want to prove that I'm not teleporting. I'll be honest with you, sometimes the temptation to teleport is considerable. Especially in moments like this, where it's like, oh, it's so far and it's such a pain. Alright, that's pretty deep water. I think I can make it without hurting myself. Yes! I'm alright. Remember, folks, this is not Minecraft. You can't just jump into one block of water and survive. The water has to be deep enough that you don't hit the bottom. Whee! Hello, fox. I wish you luck in trying to build a road all the way to spawn, if that's your plan, because it's a heck of a ways. I actually have a raft at my little shack. That cave. That would be such a nice place to build a little base. Sit and look out over all this. Oh, there's so many nice places. I love the New World Gen. Oh, I see a name tag. I must not be too far from spawn. Is it just over this hill? I think it is. I think I'm almost home. Let me out of the water. Yay! Uh-oh. I'm okay. I made it! Lilithek, have you recovered from being torn limb from limb? I'll go dump a bunch of stuff in the newbie box. And I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to log off the server for a little bit, but I might come on a little bit later. I don't think I have the brain power to get any more work done today. Roughly, if you want some stuff to start with. Have some health now? I'm so pleased. Alright, let's go back to my very sad shack. And I think I need to commit to having not a very sad shack for the next stream. So by next week, I need to find enough time to play on the server. I actually build myself a proper home, set up a proper farm. Because this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, I'm embarrassed. I don't like that. I don't wish to be. Green waypoint in the forest, can you spot it on the map? I think so. Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot because right now everything is brown. Awesome. Alright, I don't even water my crops. Hold on. Last thing. Going over time so I can water my dang crops. Because they're all dried out again. So, plans, make a big farm, make a proper house, make the farm with little water trenches so that everything doesn't dry out. Get some aminals, breed them up, especially sheeps because we want cheese. Got lots of plans, folks. And then start cooking up some big OP foods for everybody. So that nobody ever goes hungry again. Right? We're gonna do. I gotta get these watered. Sorry, hold on a sec, folks. I just gotta get these watered. Just gotta water my plants. Gotta water my beans. The only beans we have. There's a recipe for rice and beans and expanded foods, and it uses soybeans, which is not usually the type of beans you want to use for rice and beans. But we don't have... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We don't have black beans or kidney beans or anything like that, so... We just use what we got. Use what we got. Okay, get up, stand up. That's a good point. Oof, loud chair. Everybody, one last, if you can. If you can, stand up right now, do a big stretch with me. We need it, we've been sitting for too long. Ugh. Get your belly on camera. Ugh. Okay. That's it. Stream is over. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And I'll see you next Sunday. 1 week from 2 hours ago. Yes. Everything's ready to say goodbye. Bye!